is one of the highlights of our year when we get to see the choirs come and they travel all day long to all the middle schools. This is part of our sharing for African American History Month and celebration, but it's always just really, really great music. So thank you, Geyser Wolves, for being the best audience in Walled Lake, and at the appropriate times showing your appreciation by clapping and otherwise just being awesome, respectful audience members. And thank you, everyone, all the choir members, for participating in this today. All right.
She refused to give up her seat on a bus. 2 days later, at the Mount Zion Church, 16 people sat down and worked together to come up with a plan to eradicate this type of injustice.
Among those was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This fiery individual would become one of the most respected individuals in American history.
It's been more than 60 years since Dr. Martin Luther King led his first nonviolent protest, known as the Montgomery bus boycott. And to many, 60 years could be considered a lifetime, but Dr. King never saw the age of 60.
He was assassinated when he was only 39 years old. His life was cut short, however, his legacy will last forever.
It was a legacy of triumph over countless struggles.
It was a legacy of victory, of unconventional thought and hatred.
It is a legacy of everyday men and women finding strength in their brothers and sisters and rising up to defy the odds.
Amidst the bigotry, injustice, and prejudice surrounding the civil rights movement, Dr. King taught us a peaceful message. His message was a message of compassion and equality, and that is the message we wish to share with you today.
One man come in the name of love, one man come and go, one man come here to justify, one man to overthrow. In the name of love, what for in the name of love, in the name of love, what for in the name of love, in the name of one man called out of barbed fence, one man he resists, one man washed on an empty
Dr. King once lamented, through our scientific genius we have made of this world a neighborhood, but through our moral commitment we have failed to make it a brotherhood.
When Eli Whitney invented the cotton gin in 1793, he could not have imagined what the impact would mean for slaves. The cotton gin made cotton cultivation possible on a much larger scale, thus greatly increasing the need for slaves.
When the number of slaves increased, also the restrictions increased as well. They were not able to speak freely. They had to speak in secret.
During these gatherings, the slaves created impromptu field songs to unify them during their work. These line songs were often intricate, multi-harmonized pieces which are known as spirituals today. Promised Land, which is an example of a spiritual, will be sung by the men.
Promised land, oh, promised land, oh, promised land, oh. On Jordan's stormy banks I stand and cast a wishful eye to Canaan's fair and happy land where my possessions lie. I'm bound for the promised land. I'm bound for the promised land. Oh, who will come and go with me? I am bound for the promised land. Promised land, oh, promised land, oh, promised land, oh. Oh, the transporting rapture scene that rises to my side. Sweet fields arrayed in living green and rivers of delight. I'm bound for the promised land. I'm bound for the promised land. Oh, who will come and go with me? I am bound for the promised land. I'm bound, Oh, who will come and go with me? I am bound for the promised
I'm so sad and confused right now.
What's going on?
It breaks my heart to see and hear about the brutality against African Americans in our country. But then it also saddens me that police officers are retaliated against because of the actions of other people. I feel like the phrase Black Lives Matter should be All Lives Matter.
I know what you mean. I'd like to think that as Americans, we could all get along and understand each other. That we could sit down at our country's dinner table and share a meal of equality.
Yes, I hope we can all live in equality, as Dr. King dreamed of.
I agree with you. All lives do matter. But I think you're missing the point with the Black Lives Matter movement.
How so?
Think of Black Lives Matter movement like sitting down with your family at a delicious dinner, and everyone gets served food, except for you. Now you want to speak up about it, so you say,
I want my fair share too.
but the person at the head of the dinner table, they tell you to say,
We should all get our own fair share, not just you.
while the person at the head of the dinner table might be right saying that we all should be included, they discredit your statement and you end up not having a solution to the issue that you aren't being fed enough.
So what you mean is that our country hasn't been following Dr. King's legacy like we thought?
No, I don't think that's exactly true. You see, movements like the Black Lives Matter movement, they show that we need to carry on Dr. King's legacy. It also shows that African Americans are still today struggling to find true equality in this country.
Yes, the fight is far from over. That's why we need to stand strong, because Black lives do matter. We all need to stand together as witnesses for the African American community. And now for an African American spiritual. We are excited to be joined by your 8th grade choir, Geisler Middle School. And who will be a witness?
Who will be a witness for my Lord? Who will be a witness for my Lord?
I'll be a witness for my Lord. I'll be a witness for my Lord. I'll be a witness for my Lord.
I'll be a witness for my Lord. There was a man of the Pharisees. His name was Nicodemus, and he didn't believe. The same came to Christ by night. Wanted to be taught how to view
King and all African Americans must have felt when they were freed from persecution and given the ability to peacefully gather at the nation's capital.
Imagine how justified they were to raise their voices in the name of equality. As Dr. King once said, the only normalcy we will settle for is the normalcy of brotherhood, the normalcy of true peace, the normalcy of justice.
choir teacher over at Walnut Creek, and I'm here today to get y'all involved in the music making with us. We've been having a lot of fun. We want you to join in. So if all my high school friends could please join us. Group 1 is going to be right over here. Hi, Group 1. Group 2 is going to be this left side of the floor of the gym right here. Group 2. Hi, Group 2. Group 3. And, of course, Group 4. Yes, Group 4. All right, Group 1, we'll start with you. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. In the whoa, in the whoa, in the whoa. Keep going. Snap with me. In the whoa. Yes, good. Keep it going, Group 1. Sounded good, guys. Though. Group 2, right here. Of love, in the name 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 of love, in the name. Yes. Group 3, here we go. 2, 3. In the name, hey, in the name, in the name, hey, in the name, yes, Group 3's killing it. Group 4, here we go. In the name, hey, in the name of love, in the name, hey, let's go. Yes. Oh, we need the beat.
Long before Dr. King was able to truly make change, the wheels of the civil liberty had begun to turn. The foundation of our civil rights movement was built upon the many African Americans who came to our country as slaves and indentured servants.
The exploitation of Africans begins in 1619, when a Dutch ship brings 20 African indentured servants to the English colony of Jamestown, Virginia.
In the year 1746, Lucy Terry, a slave, composes Bar's Fight, the first known poem by an African American. The poem will be passed down orally and published in 1855.
Many of the trials African Americans overcame have been passed down in literature and songs. These songs carry out in the night air as about 75,000 slaves moved from the south to freedom in the north by the Underground Railroad.
Harriet Tubman bolstered the Underground Railroad. It lasted for 30 years from 1831 to 1836.
Now listen closely as we describe the African American struggle through the melodies of past spirituals in Freedom Train.
Freedom!
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, former slaves and former slave owners will be able to live at a table of brotherhood.
I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
Even though Dr. King did not survive to see his dream come true, he remained hopeful and confident. He had a vision, and he knew that someday it would become a reality.
Dr. King was a shining example of faith and of freedom and humanity, and that even in darkness, there will be light.
As it stands, there is still social injustice in the world. It takes a strong voice, courage, and the belief that your dreams can come true to break down these barriers and give equality to all.
The everlasting mark that Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. has put on this world is to empower the voiceless to have a voice. His integrity, achievements, and exemplary life are to be remembered, cherished, and celebrated.
Dr. King taught us all that the only way... Dr. King taught us that protest can still be effective without violence. And he taught us that the means to peaceful cooperation between all is that men and women are to love each other, no matter what race, country, gender, or religion.
We all have the ability to build our communities and shape the world we live in if we live our lifetime with love.
The high school choirs from Walled Lake Central, Northern, and Western hope our words and songs are meaningful and enjoyable. You know, we look forward to coming together each year, performing and bringing the show to you.
We would like to thank all of the teachers and staff here at Geisler Middle School, especially our principal, Dr. Kennedy, along with the amazing Mr. Dawley and the 8th grade choirs. Thank you for singing with us. Thank you for singing with us. You did a fantastic job. Remember when you get to high school to bring that talent with you so you can join us on the choir tour each year.
We would first of all like to thank Mr. Howland, our amazing piano player. And next, Matt Weber and our technical crew. And our parents and chaperones. We know you all hate missing class so much, so we thank you for being here and singing with us and being a great audience.
And remember, you can be the change you want to see in the world.
Start with a lifetime of love and be joyful in all you do.
Joy